This is compassion. That reaction of my soul to my connection with another. A course correction in the direction of my neighbor. I hear you. I see you. Magnetic and energetic, the empathetic perspective. Cardiac arrest, my chest torn open to receive the words that your life has spoken. To receive the blessings of my community. This is a story of compassion. Who am I to receive this? It's complicated. Appalachian son to a blue-collar father, sweat equity. Mother of mine worked the land in her time 5 generations. From nations across the sea, Highlanders, Rhinelanders. This hammer of mine saw the birth of a new nation. From father's father to my father to me, it was passed. A legacy of love, hope, pride. Amidst rural poverty, called hicks, rednecks, country bumpkins, my mother and father built a better life for me, this hammer. A legacy of hard scrabble hillbillies. And yet, my history too is thus. I am white. Babylon to Zion, pogroms to the chosen, master of the slave and breaker of the broken. I came, I saw, I conquered Pax Americana, Pax Europa on the shores of Mother Africa, arising like the tide that does not recede. I came. Right? The new world, a new prison. To those who call it old. Pox blankets. The whole world. I sharpen my ambitions on the whetstone of your civilization. Your lands are forfeit, your people are mine. On my glory the sun ever shines, the world, my shrine, my table on which to dine. And if you are so inclined to protest, think again. Think very carefully. This hammer of mine built fences, bombs and ships, cannon and drone, the instruments of my fury. In fiery flames I built chains to choke my brother, to hobble my sister. Winding and binding, they wrap flesh. But this is a story of compassion. That reaction of my soul to my connection with another, a course correction in the direction of my neighbor. I hear you, I see you. Magnetic and energetic, the empathetic perspective, cardiac arrest, my chest torn open to receive the seeds your life has spoken, to receive the question, why do you hold the hammer? This is a story of compassion. Who am I to receive this question? It's still very complicated. Proud husband, maybe one day father. To seek, to love, protect, comfort. Mutual, but my own in some way I can't describe. Programming. Yet, my legacy is thus, I am man. Power, strength, in these I trust. My place set before me of pride, I am thrust forward like a lion, a god made in my own image. The visage of stitches on the face of my victim. Don't you dare talk back. I am the vessel of prosperity. I bring clarity. Don't you stare at me, man. This is my castle, my table, my country, my stable nature. 1 minute. Have some self-control. The men are talking. Know your place. This hammer of mine built white picket fences, beautiful containers for the harems of princes. This hammer provided the bacon, but not the beacon of freedom. Let me get that. This is my hammer. Identities and histories. Mysteries, complexities of oppression, embodiments of complexion and station. But this is a story of compassion. That reaction of my soul to my connection with another, a curse correction in the direction of my neighbor. I hear you. I see you. Magnetic and energetic, the empathetic perspective, cardiac arrest, my chest torn open to receive the seeds your life has spoken, to receive a message carried not by words, well, not always by words, but dozens of tiny acts. Living and breathing together, striving together, not striving together. A resounding chorus of whispers in the tiny voices of the mundane life we share, this community, it says to me, drop the hammer. Worn and weary, it made chains and built yokes that still weigh heavy, leave marks. But that hammer weighs you down, and those whose yoke it forged say enough. This is compassion. Don't mistake me, this is not validation of the struggle, but a proclamation that my struggle is tied to yours.
That's right.
My liberation is tied to yours. For the hammer is heavy, and it weighs down the bearer. Never forget it, but let it go, and accept the compassion of community. A diverse people to hear you, to see you, to invite you to their table.